I do love Kang, so does suck I'm passing a Widow's Bite and passing Cruel in the last pack, right? Super suit for Loki and probably stuff like Whiplash. Blue-black artifacts is my favorite archetype. Blue-black equipment. Say that or Go Nuts. Could be either to say Go Nuts because it's a higher, like, higher usefulness card. We can get super suits and start text later. It's a pretty late Jessica Jones. Fourth pick is pretty late. Stratagem, Ninja. Probably Stratagem. So their self-targeting spell in case I get some of the self-targeting payoffs like Iron Fist. Go Nuts, Blue-Red Land, Widow's Bite. Herbie. 4-drop value creatures are a dime a dozen. I can take the Go Nuts here. Got the Iron Fist here for the self-targeting stuff. Panther Pounce or Go Nuts or Green Blue Land. I already have 2 Go Nuts. I probably just want the Green Blue Land. Probably not doing Kang. Probably gonna be some Teamer stuff. Land Cycler, Synthoid, or White Widow. I'll take the green black land. Might end up getting a Killmonger. Hulk Smash and Widow's Bite are both good with Iron Fist. Hulk Smash is more likely to get played. Did not end up getting any of the equipment back. Wolverine. Spider-Woman. Red Greenland. Another. I don't know if I need a second Jessica. I've already got one in a Loki. Need less fluff. Another target. This is another targeted ability for Loki as well. What would I rather do? I also do shield deployment drone. I don't really need more 4-drops. I also just take the red Greenland. Take the red Greenland actually. Villainous hideout. We have one villain. Generally a pretty good card though. Madam Mosque. Alright. Madam Mosque we can do because we have these. Green White Land. I'm not a big believer in this, so. A Repulsor Blast. Gorilla. I'm just gonna take the Green White Land. Stolen Stark Tech. Swordsman. Iron Fist number 2. Also another Nick Fury. Or Iron Fist. The Swordsman. Like Serpent Society. Dark Bead, wow. Maybe there were black, maybe just weren't that many black cards, I guess. I'm a big fan of Kingpin's Enforcers, especially if I have these Go Nuts, and if I have Serpent Society. It was a late deed, yeah. I'm a big fan of Kingpin's Enforcers. Here's Ronin. Gotta get some equipment in the next pack. I can take equipment of any color because I have 2 Ronins. Ooh. Who love me a blue? Who loved that one? Super suit? I mean, I had 2 Ronins and a Swordsman and a Loki. I probably just want to first pick the super suit, honestly. I mean, I need it. And there's really nothing else in the pack, so. Galactus? Sure. I'm not sure Galactus is that much better than Dark Deed, but we'll try. I've never actually been able to play this card. I've drafted it 3 times. I've never been able to cast it, so. Maybe that day will change. I need a land cycler. I don't know how easy they are gonna be to come by. I already have a Dark Deed and a Go Nuts and this and this and this. So I've already got all the removal. I need this Dark Tech, so take the Surveillance Room or Bold Biochemist. Probably Surveillance Room. I do need a Land Cycler pretty badly. But I also need the Counterspell pretty badly. Another Serpent Society, huh? Hey, any Death Touchers, though. We didn't even get any Widow's Bites either, right? Oh, here's a Death Toucher. Taskmaster is pretty great. Oh, here's a Land Cycler. I'm gonna take Taskmaster. I don't think I need the green-black land, but I might still play it. The third Ronin? I don't know if I need a third Ronin. If I had a little bit more... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... I did not end up getting a Land Cycler, which is a little bit disappointing. Yeah, the deck really needed a Killmonger. I needed a 1 Land Cycler, didn't get one. The missing 1 Land Cycler is the only thing I'm really disappointed with in this deck. I want to play this on Living Legionnaire, but I don't know what I don't know what I can cut for it. Other than this, we say the nay. Really, this was supposed to be a land cycler. Enemy has so much burn in their deck. Am I gonna get freaking... I should have done this before blocks. That was stupid. But now they're gonna prowess trigger and get me. Oh, okay. Now we're good. Guess we're just dead, huh? Not drawing that 5th land really killed us. Yeah. Not drawing the 5th land was just GG. That justice is actually what killed us. In all seriousness. Lost to justice again. No way, man. Justice is the actual reason we lost that game. We got out tempoed because of it. Drawing another land here would be really good. It wasn't specific enough, I guess. Yeah, our deck really needed a land cycler. Interesting. Somewhat interesting if I were to remove the Frozen and Ice with this Destroyer coming of Galactus. It is somewhat interesting. Because first of all, it has hexproof. Second of all, I can play this to make them sack a creature. I could also fight this guy to make them kill 2 creatures. Hey, the Drake 87, thanks for Prime. Justice would on Kang would be a problem here. Not a problem. That's less of a problem. Yeah, interesting. Like if you have two multiple serpent societies, they can sack each other here. Should I be attacking here, like against this like robot deck? I don't know. Interesting. The last card was a spell, but if it was a land, they would have pumped this guy, right? Do I want to play Machine Smith Automaton to get a ++1 counter? It's pretty funny. I don't hate it. I could also turn it into Crimson Operator to do 1 more damage. That maybe is better. Man, Taskmaster, like, it's secretly a 3-2 prowess. I don't know, man. I don't know about this Taskmaster fellow. This is like the second time I've ever played with the guy. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if I'm picking up what he's putting down, but he is funny. Taskmaster copying Serpent Society is actually kind of sick. But if I have one in play and I copy it, then I play the other Serpent Society, and then my opponent has to sacrifice 2 creatures. Wow. That is impressive stuff. I really would have liked a rebuy in this deck for the Serpent Society. I didn't know how good they were in multiples. There's no legendary. Taskmasters go with power-up abilities. Oh, you're saying I should have copied the enemy Doombot? It wasn't really my plan that turn. He's so much worse than Absorbing Man. Like, Absorbing Man is just a freaking bomb, but that guy is just dirtle burtle. Yeah, I really needed, really needed a Land Cycler in this deck. I usually don't have a problem getting Land Cyclers, but they were just not present in this draft. Like, I would have taken Land Cycler of any color. Now I just need to find one of my 3 equipments. Oh, I should have known it was Red Guardian. I wasn't paying attention. It was pretty obvious it was Red Guardian. It should have just not attacked. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm totally not paying attention. All I had to do was not attack, and I went here. Man. Disappointing. I mean, if I draw an equipment, I'd probably win. But... that is not an equipment. Probably need to hold on to this guy. I'm only punished if I draw Galactus.
Crimes, Loki, crimes.
Hey, Meltilar. I guess I should have killed this flyer then. I need to draw an equipment here immediately. Land? Alright. That's a bit unfortunate. A bit unfortunate. All I had to do was not attack with this, and it's a free win. It was so stupid. It was obvious, so obvious they had it. I know, like, I've lost my touch. I don't play the format for a week, and I just lost it all. That game was not remotely losable if I don't attack here. Just not remotely losable. So freaking stupid. Playing like a dunce. I probably needed to discard this in retrospect. I needed the +1/+1 counter. Okay. I really should have discarded the stratagem there. Glad I didn't, I guess. Why would they keep this guy back? Giant growth? I could wait until next turn to draw a card off it. I'm gonna wait until next turn to draw a card off it. Why didn't they cycle that last turn? I see. It's weird how I had 3 equipment and I basically just haven't drawn them any game. You think they have equipment with her? Or bring in Hulk Smash? I guess I'll draw a card off this. Then attack, right? I mean, Loki's just good in general. It's best with swordsmen. Or any equipment. Okay, that is very funny. Oh, how many villains? Weird. That was not expected. I'll say that. I have Mono Mosque in this deck? You wouldn't know. I never draw it. Well, if they have turn 3 Thor, we're probably toast here. That is also not great for us. Too many rares. They probably thought it was an instant. Being on the draw against Bruce Banner is really troubling when you don't have any good removal spells for it. I got just this basically, and I didn't know they had it, so I didn't bring it in. And not having land cyclers is such a problem. I'm gonna get flooded every game. Wow, I got flooded every goddamn game. What a blowout. I do have a spell land, but I didn't draw it. Frustrating. Super frustrating. My opponent played 3 rares and I couldn't win. I didn't have any land cycler to mitigate flood. Also didn't draw any of my good cards, but throwing the first game directly in the shitter because I attacked directly into Red Guardian was also stupid. Oh look, I have equipment in my deck? I had no idea. Hey, Psych Attack, thanks for the raid. Okay, win by poison? I don't know what that means, sorry. I don't know how one wins by poison. I don't have a powerful broker. Should I turn my Taskmaster into a gorilla and get back my Loki? Is this where we're at in life? 4 mana freaking disenchant? This is where we're at in life, chat. Freaking 4 mana 2/2. Taskmaster is a genius. Enemy had some shields. Their gorilla is quite protected. Classic Loki. Good thing our opponent had a monkey for me to copy with my Taskmaster to really put them in their place. It's so funny. I'm just not a big believer in Take Up the Shield. Like, I feel like the numbers on it are just a lie. I think Take Up the Shield is a lot worse than like Stolen Stark Tech or Super Suit. Just not a big believer in it. Need a swamp or an island. That works. Oi. Be careful with that poison. Gotta be careful. I do have 2 Serpent Societies. Anybody seen someone get poisoned out by Powerful Broker? My opponents have had it a couple times. Is enemy on Giant Growth? Could be. Did our opponent disconnect or something? What's going on here? I don't know if Segatech is still here. What were you doing? It's kind of lame that I can't competitively draft. It's so I don't know, man. I mean, I guess best of 3 is that's what it's here for, but it just feels bad because like I want to play a competitive draft environment, but I can't because I can't play best of 1. I was foolish and accidentally got top 10 in the first like week of the month, and so now I just can't play. I can't play draft anymore. Kind of sad. But that last match was the first match I've lost in best of 3 in this entire format. Makes sense. This deck is kind of weak, and my opponent just had a pile of rares. They just played 3 rares, and I lost because I had no. I just got flooded and didn't draw any of my removal, but or my equipment. Removal or equipment, and I would have easily won. I drew only lands. I mean, what would even be the point of an alternate account? Like, I guess I don't understand the reasoning behind it. I see where they're going with this. See, this is lifelink, which puts a counter on this, which gives you an 0/4 wall. Like, I see where you're going. Yeah, but Rook, I'm not understanding. What would an alternate account? How would that help me? World's first Invisible Woman Sue Storm activation. Oh, they don't even get 2 walls? They only get 1? Man. These guys are actually kind of annoying, right? 0/4 is huge. Yeah. So what we're going to do here is we're going to activate Jessica Jones, and in response, we're going to pay 2 life. So this also removes the stun counter and lets us go for 3 instead of 2. And draws a card. How do we want to play this? I mean, I guess they don't really... Arcanus, the omnipotent, yeah. Oh, another Sue Storm active? Oh, it's heroes only? Oh, she is so limited. Wow. This is actually, on 17 lands, I think this is the worst card in the format. I think it has the lowest rating by an enormous margin, which is weird. But I think if she cost, like, if she was just, you know, slotted in better stats or had reach or I don't know. There's a lot of things they could have done to make this card good, and none of them were done. I think enemies on take up the shield and thinking it's going to do something and totally doesn't do anything. The giant growth is here. The gorilla versus Galactus. Pretty funny. This 04 wall is really giving it to me. The last card is almost certainly take out the shield if you're wondering why I'm not interacting with combat. Wait, they kept it? I didn't even realize they kept it. Monk. What are we doing? I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. Sure. I kind of don't want to play either of these. I tell you what, I've only seen Galactus come out like twice, and both times the opponent had a ref security guard. It's pretty funny that this universal terror just gets put in jail the vast majority of the time. Wait, are they dead on board? They block this. And they take 8, 11. Oh, maybe they are done. Five, 8. Oh, 16. How did I get so much damage? Where did that come from? Yeah, so, Armana was bad. Taskmaster was mid. This guy was mid minus. We never drew Modern Mosque a single time. We had 3 equipments that we never drew. So our Ronins and Swordsmans were kind of mid, which is pretty uncommon. I generally don't have a problem with only 2 equipment in my deck, and this deck had 3. I was missing a land cycler. I ended up playing 18 lands. Doesn't have a land cycler. Yeah, I mean the deck was like 4 or 5 cards off of good. So why don't I play an extra black-green duel? You want to keep your tap lands to at most 5. You generally want to keep it to 4. So black-green land also doesn't help you cast the black-green cards. It's the worst dual land in my deck. Counterintuitively, Windsereth, Subterranean Cavern does not actually help you cast black-green cards, of which I have 3 of them. So maybe you're like, for instance, this helps me cast black-green cards. This helps me cast black-green cards. This helps me cast black-green cards. This doesn't. I don't know if that makes sense to you. Like, this is no different than a forest in helping me cast my black-green cards, which is not useful. Yeah, but the general answer is you definitely don't want more than 5 tap lands in your limited decks. You generally want to actually keep it at 4 or less. If I had a land cycler, I definitely would have cut one of these. Like, I can have 2 black-green lands and like an island and 2 islands and a mountain, and I can't cast Coming Galactus. Like, it doesn't actually help me cast it. But if I have like swamp, forest, like blue-green lands, like black-red land, I can cast coming of Galactus. Like this, it doesn't. It only provides one of the pips. It doesn't provide two of them. And so what you want are you want lands that normally would not be able to produce black or green to be able to produce black or green in order to cast your cards like this. So like this would be a red source. Red sources normally can't give black or green, so this giving green helps me cast my black green cards. Like, yeah, I think that'll come up pretty often when you rely on stuff like this to help you cast your black green cards. You'll have like Island Mountain black green card, and you won't be able to cast Serpent Society turn 3. Whereas if one of the islands, if this had just been a swamp or a forest, and then like this island was the blue black land or the blue green land, then you could cast it. So this is the worst dual land to have to cast black green cards. Like if you didn't have a black green land, you would play a swamp or a forest over it, right? And if you had a blue dual land, a blue green or a blue black dual land, you would play that over an island. So that's why I'm bringing up those two scenarios, right? If you have an option between a black green land or a blue black land or a blue green land, you want the blue black or blue green land. You don't want the green black land. Because island, mountain, black green land doesn't help you cast your spells, but blue green land, mountain, swamp does. That's like a 1-to-1 comparison between those two things. Does this apply with one color splash? It applies to gold cards in general. A dual land that is the same color as your gold card does not help you cast it. You want your dual lands to not be the same color as your gold cards. A more obvious example is in this set. There's an Aurelia, for instance. That's a more no. There are some sets that have like triple pipped cards, like black, like Baron Zemo. That's another good example. Like you need for Baron Zemo, you need non-swamp dual lands to cast it, which is weird to think about. Or there's like Aurelia in this set, which is 2 red, white. Right? 2 red, white, the 3/4 flyer that like gives you an extra attack phase. That's in this set. A red, white dual land does not help you cast it at all when you think about it. Because it only provides one of the pips. Whereas like a blue-red or a blue-white dual land would help you cast it. A red-white dual land does not help you cast it. It's no different than a mountain or a plains. It doesn't do anything. Do we do another draft? Or do we spew a sealed off? I don't know if I want to spew a sealed. Yeah. Season ends in a couple days. I'm rank 7, so there's really no reason to play. Yeah, but this sealed is like super bad value. I don't know. Kind of the problem with this, right? The boxes are freaking worthless. And the entry fee is super high. Why not seal MTGO? Because they're even more worthless at MTGO. Because you can't redeem the set, so the set is worth $5. Like, if there was contender draft, I would do contender drafts, because then I'd be incentivized to, like, because I can profit off those drafts, but, like, I can't, like, there's no reason to do premier drafting. So this is the only option available for me for the next week and a half. And then the next set will come out and by then, so. Alright, let me get up and stretch for a second and then we'll do another draft. Yeah, they did a really bad job of, like, putting events that people can play in. It's like, what, I gotta, what were they thinking? Moon Girl or what? We Say Thee Nay. There's Echo, Bullseye, Web Up. Big fan of King Bins Enforcers and Black decks, but we can do some Moon Girling. I do love Supersuit. My favorite thing to draft is like blue black X, usually Sultai, blue black green artifacts. So White Tiger, Baxter Building, Mr. Hyde. Kind of a Baxter Building believer here. I don't hate Mr. Hyde either. Baxter Building just basically is always insane in every deck, so. Cube? Or Scientist? I don't mind taking a cube. This card can sometimes table. Name Scientist is maybe more important. I think they're both really good. You can't go wrong with either of these. I guess in the last draft I learned I really needed one of these. So. Got the super suit here. It's not cast, it's enters. Either a surveillance room or super suit. I'll take the super suit here. Kind of a blank pack. Crimson Operative, surveillance room, blue white land. Kinda thinking blue white land. Let's take blue white land, I think. Avengers Tower, basically nothing, so. Wow, these packs are straight trash. What is going on? Why do my packs have no cards in them? There were just nothing in any of those packs. Killmonger or Captain America? I do have a blue-white land and an Avengers Tower, which leans me towards Captain America. Probably, it's either Web Up or Falcon. Hmm. I'm currently on 0 removal, so I'll take my first removal spell. When you want Go Nuts or Burrow Backup? I think I want Go Nuts because I might get a Maria Hill. Oh boy, She-Hulk. Hell yeah, let's go. Burrow Backup. Iron Man. Iron Man's somewhat attractive here. Nay! Land Cycler. Man, another Go Nuts, huh? Man, the blue-white land ended up being a pretty good choice. Oh, wow. What is this doing here? Card is so good. What the hell? Deck's looking good. Nice. Need some more twos. Ah! Absorbing Man. Be pretty good. Just Ice. Origin of the Avengers. Origin of the Avengers is pretty good with this guy. Oh, this is a tough one. You can't go wrong with either of these. They're both pretty busted. I'm gonna table this thing. Okay. If we're gonna table this thing, I think I want Justice. Yeah, I think I want Justice. Scroll or Second America? I think we want Scroll. We need twos, right? We need twos and mana acceleration. We got good fours and mana fixing. Oh baby. Maria's insane in this deck. We want Rapid Rescue or what? We want White Widow or Rapid Rescue. If I'm going to table the rewrite history, White Widow gets a lot better. I'm going to take the Rapid Rescue, though. What the? Well. I want Irby or Hyde? I mean, Irby works with Iron Man and Scroll and helper. I think hide's probably better. Nice. GG. GG. Dude, nobody respects the rewrite history. It's so freaking good. I don't understand it. Hmm. I did not get any. I need to play Tiger over Iron Man? Probably. I don't have any way to gain life in the deck, though. That's distressing. I guess I could play Cavalry instead, then. Alright. Yeah, I always play Helicarrier. Helicarrier is amazing. You only play a Synthoid if you can sack it. You either sack it or connive it, and I can't do either. And just needs a 2 or a 3 and we're good. Definitely don't want that. Great draw. Rewrite History is really freaking good, so it's crazy to not like it. Oh, I can't. I guess I can if I use Panther Pounce. Is that worth it? No, that's fine. I'll have a better target. That's so good. They would take up the shield they want to use. Well, they're not mono white. They have a cloak and dagger. You think they're missing a color? They could be. They could have the Wrath here. Letting us out a couple times. Might be worth playing Colleen Wing here. Wasn't expecting Swamp Justice here. Okay. Pretty good. Just beefcake after beefcake after 2-for-1 after 2-for-1. Just so much going on there. Yeah, I don't know why rewrite history is such a low win rate. I feel like it has a low win rate because people just like don't play it when they have you can only play it when you have vehicles, and like people don't play vehicles with it, I guess. I don't know. It's like impossible for it to be bad. It's a draw 4 discard 4, draw 2 spells for 3 mana. It's like an insane deal. So, where the 2-drops at? Yeah. We didn't get any Futurist Forges. There's Tigra, Synthoids, and Colleen Wing. We could play them. I decided that Cavalry was better than Colleen Wing here, but I like that rope on the middle of the rope on the middle of the screen. So funny. Yeah, I mean you have to have vehicles. So. You don't have to either have to have vehicles or mana creatures to play Reroute History or Raft Security Guard. So I mean that's most of the time you should be playing it. Pretty good. This is kind of awkward. Guess we just have to pass the turn. I don't like it, but it is the world we live in. Well, this could have gone a little bit better. Really needed a Brave Brawler in my deck. All these fight effects. I wonder why they wouldn't attack with both. They're valuing a scry 1 over gain 2, deal 2? That's weird. Very weird. Oh, I did this in the bad order. That's bad. That was super bad. I just spewed everything here. Could not have done that one any worse. Wow, I could not have done this any worse. Holy shit. Well, I spewed this game away. That was a poorly played turn. I could not have played this game any worse. Enemy just blue-white equipment. What's it like? Oh, you dum-dum. That was not the right play. Can I draw land here? Untap land? Nice. How does enemy ever win a game they don't have shield spike yet? I think the answer is they'd never win a game unless they have shield spike yet. Really wish I had a Hulk smash in my pool. I need to have this for sure. I needed a 2-mana lifelinker mainly though. 2-mana 2/1 lifelinker. I mean, isn't Iron Man just a better card? Guess I'm gonna lose to Justice again. That's cool. I love losing to Justice over and over. I just have to do this. This is dumb, but you can't be getting out tempoed by Justice. It's just too bad. think they would take up the shield. Can't play 2 spells this turn. I could have the Iron Man, I guess. Maybe I should have taken Web up instead. Did they not know I could do that? Well, enemy is a draft contender. I don't believe them. Oh, I can't. Oh, I played the wrong land. Oh my freaking god. Yep. Right, Hydraulic Helper can't cast these guys. Oh. They have the Iron Man. It's really bad for me because I didn't play this. It's not a stun counter, but you can remove a stun counter from Jessica Jones. You like my combo, chat? Mr. Hyde and Atlantean Cavalry. I read about it in my favorite magazine, Inquest. Oh, there's really nothing I want to kill here except this shield spy kit. Maybe that's just what I remove. It's kind of spewy, but it's kind of makes sense, right? I mean, from our last game, we determined that there's no way our opponent wins a game unless they have shield spy kit. So. I must admit, this is my first time in all the games I've played that I've had the combo of Mr. Hyde, Atlantean Cavalry. It feels pretty good. Yeah, we really needed a Hulk smash over one of these, and we needed a lifelinker. Those are the two cards we're missing. I don't know if Iron Man is better than Panther Pounce in this deck. It might be. I really like Panther Pounce. It could be that I just like need to play Iron Man, but the thing is, though, Panther Pounce works really well with Moon Girl and Iron Man, which this does not do. So what happened to the token? My enemy is 3/2. It was a 3/2 with 2 damage on it, and I had a +1/+2 equipment, and I used Iron Man to animate the equipment so that equipment cannot be attached to a creature if it's a creature. The equipment is a creature. So I unequipped the +1/+2 and it died because it was a 3/2 with 2 damage on it. The secret mode for this card, I use it pretty often. It's really good against equipment. I could have used it on my own creature, but they could have had another combat trick to blow me out, and I might as well. It's like I really just wanted their creature dead, and using it on my own guy maybe saves a 1/1, but also gives them an opportunity to do something. So I might as well just put my 1/1 in the graveyard and kill their guy. Can't really keep a 6-lander on the play. Well, we need to draw some lands. Fortunately, we are playing a lot of them. Playing, what, 21 mana in this deck? We can keep a 2-lander. A land would be pretty freaking good. If I don't draw a land or an artifact, I'm gonna be pretty sad. This hand panned out pretty well. Hmm. What am I gonna go nuts though? 3/3 on this guy? Yeah, it could work. It's kind of mana inefficient though. I don't get to attack really either. I mean, I guess I could attack with Boom Girl. I'd rather do it next turn. I mean, this is a fine play. Kind of has two threats here as well, because they take 10 next turn, they go to 4, and I have this thing plus a 4/4 flyer, and I don't really care if they kill either of my creatures. So. Plus, I just extra 2 damage if I need it. Yeah. I was thinking either Justice, my own Helicarrier, or Repulsor Blast with teamwork on the 3/4. I don't know why they would discard this. Yeah, maybe they're gonna double block. I kind of want to play this. Is that weird? I don't think that's weird. This puts way more pressure on them. I guess I could potentially play both if I draw a land, but I want to play it Helper and Hide here, right? I don't know how concerned I am about them racing me. I just want to play this and Hide. That was a really good draw. That's great for me, right? I don't imagine we're losing a game where this happens. That doesn't do anything. Hydraulic Helper is just so good. Well, I don't know why blue gets to like that needed to be a red card in this set. Just like it was in TMNT. I mean, this is like one of the best Baron Struckers I have ever seen. And it's just not even close to good enough. Justice is such a stupid card. I don't know if we need rewrite history against this opponent. They don't seem to be like a super endgame deck. It might just be better as a giant growth. Or a rapid rescue, probably. I probably don't need Panther Pounce here. They're not really like tapping my creatures. This could definitely be a Tigra, maybe? Or Colleen Wing. Yeah, they're not like a removal heavy deck, and they're not a slow deck. They're like a burn, red-black burn deck, right? Problem is, they have that Saga, so like playing 2/2s against the Saga is a pretty bad idea. Probably just want to go Scientist and Iron Man then. Better than Panther Pounce for sure. It's the reason I'm keeping this hand. If this was a Panther Pounce, I would have mulliganed, so. Well, I need a card I can play. That is not it. Although, if I draw Iron Man instead of Rewrite History, I'm probably going to be pretty damn sad with this hand. But. If I draw a Rewrite History, or the other card, I'm going to be so freaking sad. I don't know. Our opponent's deck seems pretty heavily based on this guy. Well, we did not draw a spell. We still didn't draw a spell. I guess I should have played one of these other lands. It doesn't matter. We're just freaking dead this game. We're just giga dead. Too many lands. Maybe Rapid Rescue is better than the 1/3 here. have a bunch of unplayables. Madam Hydra and an Electra and a pile of unplayables. Do I cycle this? I'd rather play it on turn 4. I draw land. Why I didn't play Maria earlier. There's no value in the set, people. This is not looking good here. I'm gonna get comboed out. It's pretty unfortunate. Black-red deck that can never win unless they draw Avengers Under Siege. That's a classic. An absolute classic. And I did not draw my Hulk. No, wasn't in the top 3 either. I just can't win, right? Enemy just had the nut draw. Can't win. Enemy just has Avengers Under Siege with Hydra Assault Robot and the other guy. So like their deck is entirely based on this card, and they can never win a game unless they have it. That is the world we live in, so. Wow, their deck is bad. Their deck is so unplayable. Holy shit. That's disappointing. We don't play cube on this channel. We will never play cube on this channel. So yes, I guess I'm boycotting it. If I draw a land, they're in really bad shape. I guess that's still true. That is unfortunate. Oh my god, I needed to find a forest. I wasn't paying attention. Obviously, I need to find a forest and kill their guy. Obviously. Now I lose the game to a stolen Stark deck for no reason. Yeah, I don't really see the point in playing cube. Like playing casually for negative, massively negative prizes. It's just, I just don't get it. I don't know why anyone would do it. Just doesn't make sense to me. Playing a casual event against other casual players for massively negative EV. That just doesn't make any sense. I don't know why anyone would do it. They have Widow's Bite? Oh. I thought they had Widow's Bite, maybe? Or I thought they might have had a Stolen Stark tag, which is the reason why I blocked that guy. Don't let me tell you what to do with your time. Thanks, Surplus, for the prime if I missed you earlier. Don't let me let me tell you what to do with your time and effort and money. Whatever makes you happy, do it. But if you want my opinion on it, which I'm sure is the reason you asked it, is I don't understand the allure of Cube. I think it is the worst way to interact with Magic, next to Commander. Do I keep Moon Girl or go nuts? This land looks pretty bad now. I think I'm gonna keep Moon Girl. I mean, everybody sucks at Magic until they practice, right? I mean, everybody sucks at everything until they practice. You think I got good at Magic just because I was naturally good at it? Like saying you're naturally good at chess doesn't make any sense. Nobody gets good at chess without practicing thousands of hours. You also have to have the desire to get better for sure. And am I dead? Oh, it doesn't tap. Oh, even if it did tap, that would be fine. I wanna show them my combo. No, come back. Where are you going? Party just got started, man. Yeah, I think just like having the ability to identify this hand really needs a 2 or a 3. I'm on the draw. Identify how or why you lost games is like a big skill. So having the ability of introspection, the ability to be honest with yourself most of all, to understand why or how things happen. It's not that your opponents just got super lucky. I mean, that can be it. That can be what happened. But it's pretty unlikely that is the reason why you lose most of your games. We kept a little bit of a slow hand here, and our opponent had a really aggressive draw. We are very dead now. I mean, we needed this on... If we had this on the earlier turn, like if we had countered this, we would easily win this game, I think. I probably should have mulliganed. When our opponent mulliganed, I should have mulliganed. Our opponent has a pretty weak deck. There's no reason for me to... There's no reason for me to, like, walk into it. Opt into, like, a terrible hand against my opponent's really weak deck. So. Wood is bite the only good answer early to Captain America to run fire? Just a creature, right? I mean, does anything kill it? Really need to find a land here, obviously. Problem is a land cycler isn't like a huge draw for me here, but I think I'm still gonna play this turn one looking for a land. I should have mulliganed that last game. That was the mistake I had. Especially when our opponent mulliganed. Enemy's deck is super weak, so I don't need an extra card. Yeah, that's probably the most important skill if you want to. If your goal is to get really good at Magic, you really need to be able to be honest with yourself and to figure out why you lose games. Nice, Scotty Nada. Thanks for the raid. I mean, I mess up all the time. Looks like they might have a Widow's Bite. Find a better target for it, I guess. Oh no, they didn't. Well, they are giga dead. They are giga dead. This guy becomes a 4/3 before damage, right? Oh, I have to tap both. Oh, no, I don't have to tap. Oh, no, I do have to tap both. Whatever. Oh, whatever. It's a bit awkward. I didn't draw an island there. Hey, Scotty. Yeah, it's weird how you can over teamwork with this to try to get some extra value. Scotty, have you looked at doing a vertical format thing? It's like it's new hotness. They're trying to push it on YouTube and Twitch. It doesn't take more than a couple minutes to set up. I mean, do I just want to beat them to death here? I feel like I want to draw a card. That was a good choice. Wait, why is it doing this? Oh, because Moon Girl can cast my thing. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, if you stick around for a second, I can show you what's going on with it. Maria is just so busted. I'd splash it in all my decks. It's weirdly enough not a white card. It's mostly a green and red card, and to an extent black. Over Jun card. Because white doesn't have any teamwork cards. So. Yeah, our one loss was against that black-red burn deck. They had the saga. So like their deck is just mono unplayables in the black-red saga, and I couldn't kill the saga. Yeah, so there was this vertical thing. So this is like the vertical layout. This is just an experiment right now. But yeah, this is like there's lots of different ways you can do. So this is for mobile users. I haven't determined whether like this version or this version is better. I have a feeling that maybe something in between is maybe where I'm gonna go. But I can show you uh go into a bot match here. All right. So you can sort of see what Vertical is trying to do here. My particular so I have like the deck list, the untapped extension deck list on the bottom left. I still got to work on how to get it to work properly inside the scene. But then you had like this. I choose to put stack on the right, on the bottom right, and I put my hand in the middle. The reason why is like the bottom 20% of the screen is obfuscated by chat. So whenever you build your overlay, you can't have any information, anything important in the bottom 20% of the screen. But this shows all the information, right? And so if you want to watch it on mobile, you miss nothing. But there are some people that say that like this isn't good enough, and that like there are other versions of overlays I've seen people have that kind of crop a little bit more the left and right, and kind of just like let people vibe instead of having this is like maybe too noisy. It's like it's too visually stimulating, and there's too much information on the screen in too many different places. Your eyes are drawn to too many different things. Like the playmats in the middle, like the top middle, top right, deck list in the bottom left, the stacks on the bottom right, I'm in the top left, right? So there's like it's visually there's you're not really sure where you're supposed to be looking. Um but obviously to do something like this, um you got to use ATM vertical, right? And the ATM vertical, you have two different things, and you got to go to your settings, and you have to go choose additional canvas right here. This has to be on. And for Twitch, or if you I don't know if you stream to YouTube, but if you do stream to YouTube, then you need to have dual stream on. So you have to hide chat. Well, no, because if you look on vertical mode, Shanezel, I don't know if you have your phone in with you or whatever. If you look on vertical mode, the chat is like it is like overlaid on the bottom like 20 to 25% of your screen. So you don't have it on the screen. The users are going to have it on the screen, and you don't need to one of the things that you need to keep in mind when you're doing vertical is that you don't need to have complete information on the screen. The people who are watching in vertical mode just kind of like want to vibe and hang out, and they can still there's a button they can push to go into normal like horizontal mode instead of vertical mode. If they want more information, or they want they want your normal stream experience, they can opt into that anytime. And so the people who are going into vertical are not looking for the complete experience. They're looking for something to like they're doom scrolling on their shorts feed, and they just want to like, hey, like this guy looks interesting. Let's see what this guy's up to. And they tune in for like 30 seconds to like a minute, whatever their attention span is. And if they're interested and they want to see more, they can go into horizontal mode and view the full experience, right? And so in the vertical mode, you need to be doing something that will stop people from doom scrolling past you, basically. There's a little dot 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 in the bottom right corner to make chat, instead of taking up half the screen, take up either 25% of the screen or 0% of the screen. If you're not familiar, vertical is something new. Well, yeah, Shane, it's just an option. It works really well. For 4x3 games like you and I play. Like, let me give you an example. Um, so Oops.